If your man is obsessed with Formula One, you have probably had to sit through hours of race weekends nodding along while he rants about tire strategies, DRS zones, and some guy named Max. Spoiler, he was always winning. But what if I told you that just with a few key facts, you can go from clueless to wag of the year? Welcome to my new series, How to Pretend You Know F1. Because if we are going to be dragged into this sport, we might as well be the most iconic plus ones in the paddock. So let's start with the Japanese Grand Prix that's happening this weekend, because Suzuka is like the Ivy League of F1 circuit. It's historic, it's challenging, and full of drama. So here's what you need to know to sound like you've been watching since Schumacher's prime. Suzuka really is that track. It's the only circuit on the calendar with a figure 8 layout. So when your man starts talking about Suzuka, just casually say, ugh, such a demanding track with that figure 8. You think the DEG will be an issue? He will stare at you in awe. Pole position actually matters here. Over half the races at Suzuka has been won from pole. So when qualifying happens, make a bold statement like, whoever takes pole has us in the bag unless there is rain. Boom, instant credibility. Speaking of rain, Japan loves drama. This race has seen some of the most chaotic wet weather drives. The 2022 race, Verstappen won with a 27-second lead, casual, but it also saw a massive FIA controversy with a crane that was on track while the cars were still racing in full speed. Championships are basically decided here. Suzuka has crowned 13 world champions, more than any other track in the circuit. So when your man is looking at flashbacks of Senna and Prost taking each other out in the 90s, just roll your eyes and say, classic Suzuka, always shaping legacies. The Japanese fans are a vibe. If your man isn't talking about how incredible the fans are, he is not a real F1 fan, because they show up in full cosplay. Helmets, team-themed kimonos, even McLaren samurai suits. Just throw in Japanese fans are literally the best. No one else commits like they do. Easy points. Michael Schumacher still owns this place. He has the most wins and the most pole positions, but if you want to be controversial, just say something like, Max will surpass that record in a few years, just wait. If your man is a Hamilton fan, he might combust. Also, here is a wild stat to drop mid-race. Did you know that Kimi Räikkönen won here from P17 in 2005? Absolute madness. Then just sip your drink like you've been following the sport for years. And there you have it. The next time your man is glued to the TV, throw out one of these facts and watch his jaw drop.